Hey, it's H here, and today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Terra Luna with ticker Luna. Now this is an update video, so if you haven't watched the previous video and would like to see the whole count of Elliott Waves, please check the video I created before. Today, however, we're going to check out some major levels of support and resistance, and then I'll show you some possibilities with Elliott Wave theory on shorter time frame. So let's get going. So let's plot down some horizontal levels down here and check out some high time frame action here. So again, we're looking at a Binance chart on logarithmic scale and can be found on Tradingview. Now, the major thing about the current Luna chart is that a lot of the volume here from the 2021 May onwards is down here around the lows of last summer. This is a major area where we had most volume by a mile. Now this is also where we have another monthly around this $6.50 area, and this is a major support level if the price ever comes back here. Also, the range value area high is around the $50 mark area, giving us some nice support around there with a daily. Those are pretty much the ones I want to share with high time frame. Let's check out some medium time frame stuff and scroll a bit closer. So this volume profile is from the lows of the January 31st to current prices, and the fib is again from the lows to highs. As time goes on, you just do that instead of pulling the fib wrong ways around, as I see some people do. But never mind about that. So again, the previous area that I mentioned, around $50 with the higher time frame. Now with the medium time frame, we got one more resistance here around $52, where we have major level of volume down here with a point of control and the monthly. Now we're pretty close to the 786 retracement of this move as well. So if price gets down here, visits, it is most likely going to at least do some kind of bounce around this area. Anything else? There is a 0.5 fib around $72 as well, with a daily that hasn't been visited yet, so this is definitely some area to be looking at as well. Now for more low time setup or low time frame setup, let's go to 2 hour for see what we can find. So again, volume profile from the highs of April 5th to current prices, and we can see also the fib is acted on, created the same way from the highs to low, and this is what we see. We came really close to the 0.618 but didn't hit that. I can't see other areas or other stuff here, but it is possible for, say, there's an order block right here that could have been a significant one for this to be rejected right here. Point of control of this whole range is just below us with the VWAP as well. Currently battling with this 0.5 fib, but again, as this is brought from down to up to down, we've already visited areas higher than this one, so this is really not in play too much. I would be thinking people are just front running these levels, this volume profile, point of control, and again we have this high value, a really high volume node here, and that definitely starts covering this whole area where we are currently at. Yeah, basically that's what I wanted to share with those. So let's get into the Elliott Waves. I'll zoom out and go over this stuff again if you haven't watched the previous video. So firstly, we had a few different options. We had primary 1 into 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly ending this primary 5th up here. Other options are more bullish, saying that this is again 1, 2, and 3 would be even higher. We have created 1, 2, 3, 4, and now creating the 5th of intermediary on this rise up. Now, whether we have done that at the moment or we've just created another 1, 2 here, we'll look into that in just a bit. There's also another ultra bulk count saying that this was here cycle 1, 2, cycle 1, 2 into primary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and still we are creating this last leg for the third of this cycle before a major correction towards these areas here. Now this is pretty much the same as the other bullish, but again just different degrees. Let's jump in a bit closer and start analyzing what we currently see is happening. Let's close that one so we can actually see something. So the idea here is that we've created an A wave, a B wave up here, and now we would be looking for a wave C. Excuse me. The first A wave was a zigzag here, and the B wave, the B wave for intermediary would be another zigzag. Now the issue with this count is that the extension for the A or the C wave is more than 2.618 of the A wave in a zigzag, and that is pretty rare to me. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but it's rare. The B is fine as a expanded B area, so this whole structure can be looked as an ABC just because the B wave gets so high, and we would be expecting either a running flat or a expanded flat. Different targets for both, but basically if we are looking at the expanded flat, we would be looking at targets around here. Expanded flat, so we would be looking to break the end of A wave, so anywhere around here, around $40 maybe. But again, those numbers are way far off, and we should be probably looking, if we want to trade this, we'd be looking more into this bit where we're going next. The other option was again the more bullish one, that we would have done some kind of wave 1 here into wave 2, and this structure now, instead of being the B wave that had the extension of the C more than 2.618, is again another wave of 5s. This would make more sense and it looks better. We can see that the extension for the third wave goes beyond the 1.618, which is usually the target for wave 3 if it does not extend. So this looks better as a single move than the B wave presented in a bit. But whichever you would favor, let's just open this one. There is these two possibilities here. I'm having two counts here close to each other, so whatever we're saying does not really matter, and we're just looking at the structure that is inside here. So let's go to 1 hour, maybe see some more structure here. So again, the move starts from here, all-time highs of 120, and starts to go downwards. Now there's two possibilities again. Either this is 1 or an A. A wave can be a 5-way move as well, in case this whole structure becomes a zigzag. And that is why we have the option for B wave. Now, as this is looking more as a 5-way structure, I wouldn't be expecting the wave 2 or wave B to be happening at all and coming up to the areas up here around $112, excuse me, just because this looks more like a wave or 5-way move. If it comes up here, we would need to look this as more of a zigzag on itself and trying to find some kind of 3-wave action here. Now currently this structure after the lows of April 18th looks more like a zigzag pattern to me. Again, we would be looking at some kind of bullish move up or impulsive move up, a pullback, and another wave up higher. Depending on how high it goes, we can justify this count a bit more. It could also be ending really soon here. Now there's a couple of different options as well. We could be looking this as a shorter 1-2, or again the zigzag option. We could be ending the wave count of 5 waves down here already here. We would get some kind of divergence between the 3rd and the 5th low here, and again 3rd and the 5th of lower degree here. So again, we would be creating another 3-way move up here, 3-way move up here. Why am I even considering this? Is because this structure looks more like a 3-wave structure than a 5. So this to me looks better like so than this one. So let's compare them side by side. You see the issue with 1-2? Of course, we could say that it's just because of alteration, and that is why we keep the options open, that there is a possibility of the 5th ending down here. Now, here we got the expanded flat as the ABC. We do go over the 1.618, but below the 2.618, which is pretty much the maximum we want to see on expanded flats as well, as a corrective structure, but it does not go there. So, and if we want to end the wave 2 or wave B here, it would be just fine. This whole structure retraces this move just more than 0.5, so it is valid again. There's no issues with that. Which one is this? Okay, so zoom in a bit closer and analyze this last bit here. So to me this looks some kind of corrective structure. However, again, this to me looks like ABC or 3-way move down here. This could be another ABC up here. With the C wave has gone above the 2.618, but not much, so we can still allow that. Now as the A move or A wave ending here has started around here, we almost get to the place where we would require this structure to go to if we want to make this a flat. So we missed this by 0.25%. Are we going to go and say that we can't accept that as the price did not get to this box or this area? It's hard to say, but if we are strict, we have to be saying that this could be the W, X, and then Y. The difference is here, are we expecting 3 waves or 5 waves? Now how does this fit into the overall structure? Now if we would be expecting something like this, how are we expecting this to go on? Well, this fits to this idea of having this as a connector wave, basically having this structure connected to the one previously, doing something like this. Now the lower the C wave goes, the lower this point goes, and it makes even a possibility for a golden pocket play here, where we haven't visited it yet. Now again, how low the C goes is not seen, so I can't see that yet as we haven't created any structure for the C wave. It might be even that the B wave is not done, or it could be that this whole structure could be developing into something else. But again, this has to be kept in mind when playing with Elliott Waves, that the structures, as they continue to develop, we need to look this freshly and see if it's any likely scenario to happen, or if it's any use at all. But again, this is how I see this move. It doesn't really matter if it's again from here or from the from here. Either of these points are fine. The difference is with here we would be looking for the 3 waves and 3 waves back, and if we start from here we would be looking for the 854 at least. So the target for this would be at least $83, just because of the flat. Come on. If we are starting the wave count here and expecting a zigzag, we could be expecting, or we need to be expecting less. Oh sorry, the price needs to be higher than the $79. If it goes here, then this 5-way structure is more likely to be this C wave. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share with Luna for you today. So if you have another coin you would like me to analyze with Elliott Waves, let me know down in the comments below. But for now, I thank you for watching and hope to see you back on the channel soon. Bye bye.